With any forklift you operate, a pre-shift safety inspection must be done according to established safety standards, regulations, and your company policies. For the key-off inspection, first check the overall condition of the truck for any visible signs of extensive damage. Check the overhead guard for bending or cracks. The overhead guard is designed to protect you in the event of falling objects. Check the hydraulic cylinders for leakage or damage. If they are not functioning correctly, the load could shift or fall. When checking the mast assembly, the lift chains and rollers should be inspected for damage or missing parts. Make sure the forks are not bent or cracked and the fork pins are in place. Check the tires for signs of chunking out or large pieces of the tire gone. Tires missing large pieces could cause the reach truck to tip over. If your reach truck is using non-marking tires, make sure the static strap is touching the ground. If the static strap is worn down or not touching the ground, the truck will build up static electricity and can shock someone who touches the truck. Check the tires on the outriggers to make sure they have not worn down and that the outrigger is not touching the ground. Visually check the battery cables for signs of wear and exposed wiring that could cause a short. Check the battery quick disconnect switch to make sure that it disconnects the battery power from the truck. The quick disconnect is to be used if the truck were to short out and not respond to the controls. You could quickly and safely disconnect the truck from the battery power. Make sure you can locate the quick disconnect on your truck. Visually check the battery stops. Make sure they are in place and will keep the battery from sliding out of the truck in the event of a sharp turn or if the truck were to tip over. With the key on, check the gauges and make sure they are working correctly. If you are unsure how to read any of the gauges on your truck, have your authorized trainer explain them to you. Make sure that the battery discharge indicator is working. Check that the hour meter is operational. You will need to stand on the dead man pedal to provide power to the other components of the truck. The dead man pedal is to make sure that an operator is at the truck's controls and that the truck will not move without an operator at the controls. With the power on, check to make sure the steering is responsive and you have full steering control. Check the control lever and